Recycling of water in nature is known as? Good thinking. Hydrological cycle is the right answer. Which crops require high amount of water? Solid response. Rice is a valid choice. What happens when clouds become heavier? Good job. Your answer precipitation works well here. An example of underground water resource. Well reasoned. Tube well is the correct choice. Hirakud Dam is constructed on the river. Nice work. You chose Mahanadi and it is correct. Which is the category of saturated zone? Right again. Akwatad is a valid answer. The Hirakud Dam is in the state of Dash. Sharp thinking. Odisha is the right choice. Ancient ways to manage water resources. Excellent. All of these is a brilliant choice. Community lands are also known as this. Well done. Common property resources is the right choice. Dash are the causes of climate change. Great job. All the given options is the accurate answer. How much land India used for cropland? You got it. Your choice 60% is right. Where is the Sardar Sarovar Dam built? Perfect. Narmada in Gujarat is the correct choice. Where 97% of Earth's water is stored. Excellent choice. Seawater is the right answer. Where is the Bokra Nangal Dam built? Bravo. Satluj in Himachal Pradesh is the answer, which is not a source of fresh water. Clear logic. Your choice oceans is sound and 100% true. Longest river of peninsular India is? Smart pick. Godavari is the correct choice. Hirakud Dam is built on which river? You chose Mahanadi, and it is correct. Which is the deepest river in India? Smart move. Brahmaputra is an accurate answer. Rana Pratap Sagar Dam is located in? Strong choice. Rajasthan is the right answer. How much percent of water is fresh? Valid point. 2.5 is true. The reason behind water shortage is? Correct response. Both A and B is the most accurate answer. Oceans contain dash volume of water. Great thinking. 96.5% is the right choice. What is the main freshwater source? Well picked. Rain is the correct answer. Which is the type of precipitation? Nice selection. Hail is the correct and valid answer. The subzone of zone of aeration is? You're right. Capillary zone is the correct answer. Dash is not a source of fresh water. On track. C is the correct answer. Indira Gandhi Canal ends near Dash. Correct. Jaisalmer is the right answer. Where the water on tap comes from? Right choice. Both A and B is the best answer. Flood management can be done with? Nicely done. All of the above is a solid answer. Which is the fresh water resource? Exactly. Rivers makes sense and it is right choice. Water scarcity occurs due to dash. Excellent. All of these is a brilliant choice. Water is a what type of resource? Nice work. You chose renewable resource and it is correct. The main source of water cycle is?
Well picked. Sun is the correct answer.
What is the other name for Earth? Sharp thinking. Both A and B is the right choice. Water bodies can be divided into? Perfect. 2 types is the correct choice. What is the largest dam in India? On track. Hirakud Dam is the correct answer. River Warda is the tributary of? Bravo! Godavari is the answer. From where do cities get water? You got it. Your choice taps is right. Almaty Dam is on which river? Good job. Your answer, Krishna, works well here. How can households save water? You chose both A and B, and it is correct. Which is not a type of aquifer? Correct response. Capillary fringe is the most accurate answer. Precipitation does not include.
Right again. Fog is a valid answer.
Very good range of bodies dash. Nice selection. 1-2 is the correct and valid answer. It refers to a shallow lake. Right choice. Pond is the best answer. Tanks are used in dash state. Nicely done. All of the above is a solid answer. Where is Hirakud Dam built? Great thinking. Mahanadi in Odisha is the right choice. An example of surface water. Clear logic. Your choice ponds is sound and 100% true. Tehri Dam is built on dash. Solid response. Bhagirathi is a valid choice. Longest river in the world. You're right. Nile is the correct answer. Dames help to control dash. Valid point. Flood is true. Wetlands are the form of? Exactly. Surface water resources makes sense, and it is right choice. On World Water Day is on? Well reasoned. March 22 is the correct choice. Unscramble words Ivor. Well done. River is the right choice. Water balance checks. Correct. Flow and storage components is the right answer. Water in an ocean is? Smart pick. Saline is the correct choice. Deep aquifers are? Good thinking. Non-renewable sources is the right answer. Seawater is dash. Great job. Saline is the accurate answer. Himachal Pradesh.
Smart move. Frequentarity angle is an accurate answer.
Andhra Pradesh. Strong choice. Snake scar is the right answer. Karnataka Dam. Excellent choice. Tungabhadra is the right answer. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format? Nice selection. Contact Narayan Changder is the correct and valid answer.